Most people hear about dividend investing, but very few understand how powerful it actually is. They think it's slow, boring, or something only old people do. But the truth is, if you start building a dividend portfolio early and you stay consistent, you can create a financial machine that pays you every single month for the rest of your life. And the beautiful part is that you don't need millions to start. You just need to understand how a dividend portfolio grows, how it compounds, and how simple decisions today can turn into massive income years from now. A gigantic dividend portfolio starts with owning pieces of companies that actually reward their shareholders. These are companies that produce something meaningful, earn real profits, and then share those profits with the people who own the company, people like you. Every time you buy a share of a dividend-paying company, you're literally buying yourself a tiny slice of its profit. And as long as that company keeps making money, they keep paying you. That payment is your dividend. But here is where it gets interesting. Dividends aren't just free money, they are tools. When you reinvest those dividends into more shares, you grow your ownership. If you own 10 shares and you receive dividends that buy you one more share, now you own 11. Next time dividends are paid, you get paid on 11 shares, not 10. And then maybe those dividends buy another fraction of a share. Suddenly, you're at 11.3 shares, then 12, then 15, and it keeps going. This slow drip of ownership growth is what turns small portfolios into gigantic ones without you adding massive amounts of your own money. It's like planting a tree. At first, nothing seems to happen, but underground, the roots are growing. Then one day, the tree is big, the branches are heavy, and the fruit starts dropping without you doing anything. That's exactly how dividends work. The beauty of dividend investing is how reliable it is. You don't need to guess or predict anything. Companies with strong dividend histories usually have consistent cash flows. These companies operate through recessions, inflation, good times, bad times, and they keep paying. Some companies have been paying dividends for 40, 50, even 60 years without stopping. Some have increased their dividends every single year for decades. Imagine owning a company that gives you more money every single year without you lifting a finger. And that's why picking the right dividend companies matters. You want companies that grow their earnings, increase their payouts, and have a strong business model. When your portfolio is filled with companies like that, your income becomes something that grows naturally, no stress, no panic, no gambling. Now here's something that makes your dividend income feel like a salary: the dividend cycle. Not all companies pay dividends at the same time. Some pay in January, April, July, and October. Others pay in February, May, August, and November. Others handle March, June, September, and December. When you build your portfolio with a mix of companies that pay at different times, you create a system where money comes in every month. Suddenly you're earning passive income 12 times a year, and that alone keeps you motivated to continue investing. One thing many beginners underestimate is how powerful small contributions are. You don't need huge amounts. You don't need to deposit $1,000 every month. Even $20, $50, or $100 regularly can completely change your future. Every contribution buys more shares, which bring more dividends, which buy even more shares. And it builds like a snowball, slowly at first, then faster and faster. Someone who invests $100 consistently and reinvests dividends can end up with a portfolio worth tens of thousands or more, even if they never increase their contribution. Someone who increases their contribution over time can grow even faster. And someone who invests aggressively and holds through the ups and downs? That's the person who ends up earning thousands per month from dividends. Market crashes? They actually help you. When stock prices fall, your dividends buy more shares. Think of it like buying food at a discount. You get more for the same money. A lot of people panic and sell during a downturn, but dividend investors quietly smile because their future income just got bumped up. When the market recovers, the value of your shares rises, and your dividend income grows even more. And then there's dividend increases, the silent accelerator. A company that raises its dividend by 5%, 7%, or even 10% every year is literally boosting your income without you having to add a single extra dollar. Over a long period, these increases become massive. Imagine earning $1,000 per month from dividends and your companies increase their payouts by 8%. That's an extra $80 a month, or nearly $1,000 more per year, without doing anything. It compounds on top of your reinvestments and your contributions, creating a triple growth effect. Your money grows, your income grows, and your income growth grows. This is the reason people who stick with dividend investing for 10 to 20 years end up with enormous portfolios. At first, it's slow. You might earn small amounts that don't look impressive. But the moment your portfolio crosses a certain size, the growth becomes obvious. Dividends jump. Your reinvestments get bigger. Your passive income grows noticeably every single year. You look at your account and see your money literally working harder than you. What started as a small experiment becomes your financial foundation. A portfolio that pays you every month. A portfolio that grows without fear. A portfolio that doesn't depend on whether you show up to work. You start realizing that one day, this portfolio can pay your bills, your rent, your food, your lifestyle. You realize you're building something that gives you time freedom, life freedom, and financial peace. That's the real power of a gigantic dividend portfolio. It's not just about the money, it's about building a future where money works for you. A future where your investments bring you confidence instead of stress. A future where you don't fear losing your job or missing a paycheck because your portfolio generates its own paycheck. And you don't need to be perfect. You don't need a huge starting amount. You don't need to predict the market. All you need is discipline, patience, and the willingness to keep building. Because every share you buy is another piece of your future. Every dividend you reinvest is another brick added to your financial house. And every month you stay consistent pushes you closer to that moment when your portfolio becomes truly gigantic.